Angel,
September 29th.
hello, and Marie,
Really?
hi. Thank you for joining us.
Yes. Wonderful.
Hey. And Aaron, hello.
Aaron, whoopee. That's
Thank
great.
you for joining us.
Thank you
So,
very much.
we're talking about classic TV Thanksgiving episodes and how it seems that the window is very narrow between Halloween and Black Friday, which is kind of when you can do Thanksgiving and you're not into Christmas yet.
You're not into Christmas yet.
Although I have to say, a lot of people I know are already completely decorated for Christmas.
Some people, I'm not going to go ahead and use the term jump the gun, because if you decide to set these things up a little early, maybe you're looking at the fact that this whole year seems to be a little topsy-turvy.
Exactly. It's not the strangest thing to happen this year.
Of course, if you turn 2020 upside down, you get 2020. But, well, you know what I mean. So.
If you turn 2020 upside down, you get like...
0202.
That's backwards.
You know what I mean.
If you turn it upside down, you get like 50-50.
50-50. Well, that's something to contemplate.
Whatever.
Remember, 2022 is already soiling green,
Whatever.
so you're not wishing for 50-50. Big fun coming through.
Anyway.
Hey, John.
Hi.
Hey, Mom's here.
Hi, Mom. Hello.
Hey. Gabba gabba hey. We accept you.
Hey. John, Michael, hello.
Michael.
Yay.
Yes.
It's a party. So.
Well, now it's a party. Michael's here.
I have so many
We
favorite
were waiting.
Thanksgiving episodes, including one I just discovered this year. If you have Netflix, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you have Netflix, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend has a really funny Thanksgiving episode in season 1. So possibly in later seasons too, but I'm only on season 1. But that has a very funny Thanksgiving episode. Hi, John and Shane. Hello.
Hello.
But I am
G'day,
starting with the Woody Woodpecker because I've been working on this one for a couple of days.
Oh, yeah. Now, what inspired the Woody
This
Woodpecker?
one is inspired by Seinfeld.
I think this was like season 4 or 5, maybe. I can't remember exactly.
I want to say season 6. Season 6.
Season 6.
Season 6 of Seinfeld.
Okay.
And Elaine's boss, Mr. Pitt, really wants to, well, he discovers that she can just identify jazz songs on the radio. And the radio station is giving away opportunities to hold the string for the Woody Woodpecker balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And he really wants to win it. So he gets her to call in and she wins the ticket.
So he gets it. And then, of course, hilarity ensues in
Spoiler alert.
typical Seinfeld fashion.
Yeah,
It goes
but
from
anyway, if you look at the picture, oh, hi, Lisa.
Hello.
Oh, Errol's in Brazil.
Brazil! How
And
about that?
Doug,
Ooh,
hi.
big fun
Oh
coming
my
through.
gosh, okay, who else? Oh,
And
Peter. Hi, Peter.
2 alohas in a row. I like that.
Hey, I love it.
Aloha, aloha. Somebody
Wow.
was actually commenting.
Well, Lisa, I'm glad you're here.
Somebody today was commenting about our tiki room. They're like, are you Hawaiian? I'm thinking to myself, I don't think I look the least bit Hawaiian, but then again, I had a mask on. So, But
Well, you could, yeah.
Well, I just noted that, look, we appreciate all that stuff. And hey, every well-appointed house might just have a tiki room.
Happy birthday, Lisa. Oh, my gosh. Oh,
Hey,
wow.
hey,
Okay.
whoa.
Happy birthday.
I wasn't going to ask, but now that you volunteered, wowza. That's hot stuff.
We might need to make a birthday drink for Lisa.
We'll have to see about that, eh?
I think so. All right.
And we have Maya, too.
Hi, Maya.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Orlando.
Well, okay. I think we need to.
Let's check this out here.
Move a Lisa cocktail up to the.
We might move that to the top
We
of the
might.
stack.
We might bump something for that.
We're contemplating right now, so just you wait.
But anyway, the Woody
Meantime,
Woodpecker.
the Woody.
So he does get to hold the string for Woody Woodpecker, but of course it's Seinfeld, so
It's a Larry David thing, so
things never go quite.
it's going to
as
happen
planned.
exactly that way.
But he does get to hold the Woody Woodpecker toe line. So anyway, I thought I would make a Woody Woodpecker cocktail. And I've already started because I started with cherry brandy. And this is cherry brandy that we made by marinating cherries, real cherries. Well, all cherries are real, but
yes, well, marinating
fresh cherries, I should
cherries,
say.
yes.
Fresh cherries and brandy. So this has been sitting for over a year. So I think it's ready.
Not that actual glass, the jar with the cherries, sealed, of course. Which is something on the order of about 60 proof, so it definitely retards spoilage.
So I'm starting with...
Oh, Maybe you're ending with.
Cap off.
I really should have my tools for this. Wow. Okay, there we go.
That really stuck.
Oh, that was really stuck.
Thank you.
Campari has a significant sweetness to it, despite what you might think by tasting it. The sugary content.
So you go back to the comments.
Okay.
I got this one.
So here's the Woody.
So
inspired
anyway,
by
2 ounces of cherry brandy, and I'm going to do a half ounce of Campari. And then, as you've probably guessed by now, I'm going for a red drink.
Could it be a red thing?
Cap.
It's right here.
No, please. Okay.
Yeah, name of the bottle. I will bust them.
Someone. Okay. And then I'm going to use this pink cranberry with natural passion fruit flavor from Ocean Spray. They did not sponsor this, but yeah, Lisa, tell us what you want in your birthday drink. Hopefully we'll have it. But, okay, and then a half ounce of the Ocean Spray pink cranberry with passion fruit flavor. Should be available at your local grocer. I hope so. It's a really good combination. Hello, DC, in the house. Woohoo! I love it. Oh, you know what? I just got a good idea.
Yeah, okay.
We need to add to this.
And
then I'm going to do a half ounce of fresh lime juice. Okay, it's already really red. But I just decided I want another note. So I'm going to go with the sour cherry. And I hope I save enough for my other sour cherry drink. Actually, it says cherry brandy and it's going to have sour cherry cordial. So it's going to be cherry forward. Let's do a half ounce.
Half ounce.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. There we go.
Man, we need to go buy more of this stuff.
We can get it locally, so
no joke.
Nothing for us, but it is in the smaller bottle, so it will run down. Yes. How about that?
All right. And then shake with ice.
Right there.
Oh, you already gave me ice.
Heading in the flight. Oh, yeah, you're ready to go.
Thank you. Shake with ice.
Definitely, folks. Real woodpeckers.
Oh, my gosh.
Woodpeckers indeed.
Woody woodpeckers. I think we have heard them, but not lately.
I'm not sure I have seen them, although we have heard and seen them in a friend's yard, and it's actually great to see the falls working away. Straight into a
cocktail glass.
Would you like a chilled or a larger size?
I'll take a chilled. If you don't mind. Thank you. And a strainer. While you're at it. Oh my gosh, do you hear that? This fridge is so loud.
It was.
Thank you. I forgot to grab me a strainer.
Yeah, a supply of those.
Thank you.
One for you.
All right.
One for me.
It into a cocktail glass. He was trying to shut that fridge up earlier. It was cursing was involved.
Takes some doing.
Wow, look at that. Made a lot.
I was wondering if you wanted the larger glass for that, but now you just have a big
Amy.
refill. Hello,
Woody Woodpecker.
So, went for the red, and actually added some red.
It's not like bright red, but if it was bright red, it would probably be a disgusting drink. So I'm glad it's not bright red.
It's got a real round fruit note to it. It's very it's rounded, like there's a couple of different fruit flavors happening there, and you get the Campari, so it's like bitter.
Yes. Oh, okay. Lisa loves anything with rum. Oh my gosh.
Judy
and Lisa.
Eliza Lisa.
Wow.
Really?
Okay.
What was the name of the Judy movie from last year that was the award contender?
Judy?
It was a Judy.
It's called Judy.
Just called Judy?
Yeah.
Okay. Not if you saw that one. Not a documentary. It was a dramatization, partial fictionalization, but based upon events in her life. And that was very well done.
This is good.
Yeah, that is kind of
I'm happy with this one.
Grab the drinks. Basically another cocktail in here.
The Woody Woodpecker. So, 2 ounces cherry brandy, half ounce Campari, half ounce fresh lime juice, half ounce of the Ocean Spray pink cranberry with passion fruit, and a half ounce sour cherry liqueur.
I'm getting that passion fruit note in there, and it's not like a tropical, which has a very strong passion fruit thing to it. It's one note, but it is coming through.
Oh, Shane, that's a really good idea in the winter when
Insect.
when we're like, what are we going to do episodes about?
Well, we got the woodpecker.
I love that idea.
And the grasshopper is a classic. And I'm trying to think what else is in that vein. No, that's something else entirely. I was thinking it was similar to a grasshopper as a pink squirrel, but that's a squirrel. That's a mammal.
That's not an insect at all.
Saving it for the mammals episode, you know. Small rodents.
The small rodent episode.
Small rodents. The capybara. That's no longer a small rodent.
All right.
No. But speaking of Brazil, yeah, it would have to get a bottle of cachaça for that because Brazil, yes.
Wow.
Actually, I have worked with cachaça many times, and I think it's actually good stuff to work with. So,
I definitely think we could do an insect episode.
Insect-inspired. Mm-hmm.
In the winter doldrums when we're like, what are we going to do a video about this week?
Yeah. I think we kept one fun one called The Fly. The Katydid.
Fly. I'm sure we've done a drink called The Fly.
The Mantid.
The Mantid. Mantis.
We're getting back to the horror pictures here.
I'm going to go grab some ingredients for Lisa's drink.
You do that. I'm going to check comments over here as well to make sure we're not missing anything.
I don't think there are any. All right, I'll be right back.
Nobody yet on YouTube. If you are on YouTube, feel free to chime in. We are fielding comments in both, and we do not like to discriminate because you never know which one of these is going to go down. Oh boy!
Oh, jeez.
Last week it was you. Last week was YouTube. This week it's who knows what it's going to be. We appear to be stable at both platforms, and actually we're looking really good. Isn't that nice? Yes, and if anybody else doesn't actually recognize that quote from John, that was a Far Side cartoon, which is possibly my favorite Far Side cartoon of all time. Gentlemen, it's them. I'll tell you in a minute. The Cartoon Cereal Party. Oh, no. Really? We'll have to check that out. Thank you for the hot tip, Amy. And other Amy's wondering, wants a cocktail with extra buzz. Yeah, right.
I'm looking for...
Now I'm thinking of the Chubby Checker song, The Fly, which is one of my favorites.
All right. Right.
The mantis kills you when you're done. It kills its husband, which in this case that would be me.
All right. On it.
No, I'm not going anywhere. So I need to make something too, and as long as you're gathering, I might as well just dive right in. We are talking this week about favorite Thanksgiving episodes, and I couldn't possibly say anything with this broadcast without mentioning what is potentially everyone's favorite Thanksgiving episode, which is potentially the ultimate Thanksgiving episode of all time. You know what I'm talking about. It has to involve turkeys. It has to involve turkeys falling from the sky.
Hold on. All right.
I am still going to vamp. Now, last year we celebrated the entire episode by doing an episode of our own about it, and it's like the turkeys mounted a counterattack. And yes, we came up with several drinks for WKRP. It's a classic. It's from the first season. It is from probably 5 or 6 episodes in. It's just brilliant.
1978, to be specific.
It's just, it's great. And it's everything you love in a KFP episode, but it does actually get even better than that. And at the time, we did a whole tribute to the reportage of Les Nessman, your Cub reporter, who actually was talking about the whole scenario. And then he says, and then things got strange. And the response, now it got strange? So we came up with a drink called Now It Gets Strange. And we actually were not...
Now it gets strange. So he says, now it gets strange.
Now it gets strange. We were missing
it gets strange.
An ingredient this year, so we subbed, and so we have a variation. What do you know? A completely new drink. Well, not completely new. Called Now It Gets Stranger. If you could wrangle Tom over here. Go along. Boo! It's not just inflatable turkey season, it's football season. I'd like to see the big bowl game played with an inflatable turkey. That would be all kinds of fun.
I think that would be kind of hard, actually.
It would be kind of interesting. And you're sitting there thinking to yourself, well, but turkeys are not aerodynamic. Well, they fly, don't they?
No. That's the whole point.
Well, I think the commercially raised birds are a little ungainly, but the wild version does hop around.
God is my witness. But turkeys... Oh, the humanity. Exactly. Three-time Buckeye
And the
News
people.
Hall winner. That's
Thank you.
Exactly.
I knew somebody could whip out the exact quote, and here we go. Well, here's the old Buckeye with
It's like,
now it
when the guy in
gets
the store was like,
stranger.
get lost, Buckeye.
So, of course, if we're doing a whole drink here inspired by an episode featuring 24 turkeys plummeting to earth, some of them not plummeting to earth,
20.
we have to actually start with some wild turkey. I don't
Of
know.
course.
I might find something better, but I doubt it.
Nope. Not going to find something better
So here we
for
go.
the purpose.
And wild turkey is an extremely venerable bourbon. I've been
Hi,
enjoying
Susan.
some of it straight.
Thank you.
We'll start out with 2 ounces of that.
Okay, wait. I'm missing a comment. Hi, Carla. And David, hello.
Wild turkey's going to fly up to 100 yards.
Okay.
Yeah. How about that?
Oh, turkeys can fly just lazy. That was always singing the funeral jingle when we pass Harriman on the way to your Christmas party. I love it. Harriman. Oh, Carla says YouTube works today. Yay!
A man with a plan.
Thank you for letting us know. And
Excellent.
Happy Turkey
Much
you
appreciated.
too.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay.
All right, what's
I
up
love
next?
it. It's like a party.
What's next?
What'd you get?
I'm mixing here. I got the wild turkey.
Oh, okay.
3/4 of black cherry juice is here.
Yep.
All right. I need my. Did you use the shot glass?
Yep,
There we go. Just need my tools. Pony and a shot. This is the pony side. That's about right. So that's the black cherry. The drink, please. The drink.
I remember 1/2 ounce curacao.
Okay. And 3/4 lime. I might as well do the 3/4 lime because I just measured 3/4. That's right. 1/2 on the curacao.
Yep.
I'm going to grab the Giffard Curacao triple
Wow,
sec.
that's getting low.
It groweth loweth.
Pretty low, mister.
You know, 750 just isn't what it's cracked up to be.
Well, it's 750.
The 750.
That's what it's cracked up to be.
What it's cracked up to be. Here's the kicker. This, of course, is a replacement measure for what used to be called a fifth.
Hi, Torianne.
And if you're thinking a fifth is a fifth of what?
Thank you.
A fifth is a fifth of a gallon. As opposed to a quart, which is a 1/4 of a gallon, which makes you wonder why the hell there's such a thing as a fifth of a gallon, and that's kind of a question for the ages.
Shane, I like wild turkey too.
A 750 is the analogy with the metric measurements is 750 versus a liter. I think I would just rather have the liter because it's a 25% bonus on this, and it's all going to go down anyway.
Just thinking of Harriman. Ooh, ooh.
Might as well have more to begin with. 4 dashes cardamom bitters.
Yep. They're there.
These right here. Boop, boop, boop. These are the Fee Brothers cardamom. It says Boker style. That's about right.
Yep.
I have, there's
Yeah,
another
it gets stranger.
Bokers on the market, which tastes considerably different. I'm actually attempting to make my own Bokers. I will let you know how that goes. And I think we said like, is that 1/8 of a teaspoon
Yeah,
of
just
hot
like a drop.
sauce?
Just use like a drop.
Let's get like, no,
Ah!
maybe that's it. Maybe it's 2 drops. That still looks like 1/8 of a teaspoon. Happy to be using Tapatio. This is a real venerable, nice, rounded flavor hot sauce. Shake with ice.
I have to see if I still like this one.
Well, it was good last year, I think. We kept it. Didn't ditch it.
Hi, Chris. Fifth of a fifth, yes.
Fifth of a fifth.
Fifth of a fifth.
You know the line. I take the fifth. A fifth
Fifth
of
of
Henny.
Henny.
Place this guy right here.
All right.
So it's right at hand. And I think I'll go for a chilled cocktail glass.
Hi, Jennifer. Oh, chat's being a pain. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad to see you.
Boy. Glad to see you indeed.
Yes. Okay. We miss you too, Chris. I enjoy seeing your Instagram, your videos on Instagram.
Yes.
So good. So look for Chris on Instagram.
So look for Chris on Instagram.
Because his videos are so good.
They are pretty hilarious, and they are extraordinarily well done. I can say that.
Oh, okay. Torianne is asking, what is your favorite mid-century cocktail shaker set?
Shaker set.
Honestly, I'm pretty basic. I like these little measuring glasses. I think these are either Anchor Hawking. I think these are Anchor Hawking.
Let me take a look at the bottom of that.
And
you
thank you.
Take a sample
and a Boston tin like this. That's what I like. I like these vintage ones because the colors are very vivid on them. But
they're very vivid. They're using
and
inks.
they last a long time.
They last a long time. They're very durable, although I have broken a few of them, which is a real drag. But if you're careful, they pretty much last forever. They've got the measurements. The measurements are accurate, just in case you ever wonder about us pouring into these things.
She's dying for the
eye.
pink elephant set for Christmas. That's
big fun.
That would be good.
You know,
that'd be a good gift.
I do actually really enjoy a Boston set like this, and it's actually pretty easy to find these on the secondary market. They do not go for outrageous prices because these companies sold 1 million of them. The metal tin with the shaker, you can buy that brand new, and it's perfectly good. That's quite good, isn't it? This is actually Federal glass. I've also seen Anchor Hawking made these, and there was another brand that did this type with these, and there was a repro of these that was on the market maybe 10, 15 years ago.
But I think the colors weren't as nice.
One thing about them is that any type of painted glass like this these days doesn't seem as durable.
No.
Like given washing, it starts to come off. And I think,
yes.
I know there's probably toxic heavy metals in there and all that, but I'll go with it. I'm not sucking on the glass. I'm shaking inside the glass.
I like the quote.
You know?
We don't flat our fists, we drink them. That's good.
Eddie Condon, there's a good one.
Oh, yeah. Abra just scored a pink elephant cocktail. Oh, my gosh. Wow.
Oh,
congratulations.
Now we got like 2 people here talking about the elephants.
No. That is lovely.
Do we have any pink elephant wear? I don't think so.
We have some lovely coasters that Paula gave us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Very good.
We have to like reproduce. Well, we have pink elephant stirrers too.
I've got a great pink elephant tie, and I've got some completely different great pink elephant socks. So there you go.
That's great.
But death.
Yeah, I love it. We have so much cocktail stuff, but sometimes there are just, there are things that I'll see in a store and be like,
Yep. But death.
So much cocktail stuff to buy. So little time. Yeah. And money. So little money. But, yeah.
But you get some really great pieces for a very reasonable dollar.
Chris says there's a new shaker that's insulated and supposedly gets your cocktails crazy cold with no condensation. Nice.
Oh, okay. If you do jump up,
I was going to say,
please report.
Report back.
Please report. I want to see the YouTube video.
I know.
Unboxing, the interview. So, big fun. Yeah, we were mixing with these things for the most part because I really like this style. There's also the style, there's 2 tins, which are sometimes called cheater tins. I don't know why. You're not really cheating. But it works exactly the same way.
Really cheating.
And they don't actually, they nest as firmly, but they come apart more easily than the glass, frankly. Sometimes the glass is a little firm, although with your average shaker, it's fine. Those actually are great. And I like some of the figurals. Like we have that penguin that was sold at Restoration Hardware about 20 years ago.
Which is a reproduction of
It's a repro of a 1930s model.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. And you really just want to shake up a whole pitcher worth of martinis in that baby and pour them for guests. And it's very elegant. You just want to Nick and Nora that whole thing. So I like that a lot. That's cool. We don't use that a lot because we're doing 100,000 things around here.
We should do a 30s.
But we should do
video.
We should do something with some straight up classics because I don't want to ignore the fact.
Do my hair though for that.
Oh yeah, please. I gotta do something here. Get a little shag in the back. They might think I'm part of the band.
Like Marcel, my hair.
Oh boy.
I'm not good at hair, but if I want to really drive myself crazy, I can kind of Marcel my hair.
Some experts.
So Lilac's asking what we're drinking. I have the Woody Woodpecker, which was 2 ounces of cherry brandy, 1/2 ounce Campari, 1/2 ounce fresh lime juice, 1/2 ounce ocean spray pink cranberry with passion fruit flavor, and 1/2 ounce sour cherry cordial. And Paul is drinking. Try to get back to the page.
Now it gets stranger. That's 2 ounces of wild turkey bourbon, 3/4 ounce of black cherry juice, 1/2 ounce of curacao. I used a reputable curacao, but you use what you got.
You can use a disreputable one if you want.
Use a disreputable one if you want there. I didn't imply that. 3/4 of an ounce fresh lime juice, 4 dashes cardamom bitters from Feed Brothers, and about 1/8 of a teaspoon hot sauce, which we said was, kind of a big drop. Shake with ice, strain, and here we go. Isn't that
It is
lovely?
good.
And
Oh,
in
okay.
fact,
Susan's saying, okay, we're getting a vote for 30s.
30s, yes.
Here we go. Reproduction moose set. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we have one of those.
We have one of those eggnog.
I think we need to get
mugs.
another.
They were expensive when I got, so I only got one, but we need two.
We need to.
We
Gotta have
need
a set.
Yeah.
By the way, both of
Okay,
these.
we got a vote from Susan for 30s.
Okay,
A Thin Man cocktail. Okay, Opera likes it. Yeah,
There we
okay, yes. We can do that for Christmas
Nothing wrong with that.
because first Thin Man movie is set over Christmas.
It is indeed.
All right, well, one of our Christmas videos has been planned, just like that.
In fact, doesn't the whole action start, like, is it a week before, or is it even like at the beginning of December?
It's like a few days before.
A few days before.
No, it's just like
So it's pretty
a day
close
or two
to.
before because
Definitely.
they meet up with Dorothy Wynant in the bar, and then it's like the next day it's Christmas Eve, and then yeah, so
And so, boom. Yeah, they actually.
I've seen that movie a lot. So
There is, if you watch it a lot, you'll find that there's a problem with the chronology
yes, there is.
in there. And if you look carefully, you say, no, wait a minute. They just said one day in this section, it's like, it can't possibly be Christmas because. But, you know, hey, nitpicking, the film is a classic, great script, well executed by a fantastic ensemble cast. And what do you know? There's some great tips in there, like, you know, how you should shake your martinis. So pay attention. You may learn something.
Exactly.
Big fun.
Dry martini, you always shake to waltz time.
Mm-hmm. When in Manhattan, you always shake to Foxtrot.
Foxtrot time.
Foxtrot.
Yay. Oh, you're welcome, Lilac.
Thank you. Yes,
Hey,
definitely.
Okay.
If you are one of our patrons from Patreon, you will be getting all of these recipes tomorrow.
I love them too, Amy.
Oh, please. If you're just following us on the socials, you'll be getting one of these recipes tomorrow. If you would like to sponsor us on Patreon, would you like to drop the link on that so people know what to do?
Sure.
We
This is our one commercial.
We do one commercial per. I'm not going to
We'll do one
bombard you with this
commercial
stuff.
for.
I'm just going to let you know that there's a way to support the financial aspect of this show because, of course, at the present, none of this is sponsor liquor. So, yeah.
Unfortunately, this episode is not sponsored, but
much as I will definitely go for sponsor liquor from time to time.
I love sponsor liquor.
Yeah.
Tastes like savings.
It tastes like savings.
Okay.
I love sponsor liquor in the morning.
Over here too. Cassius dirt. Oh.
Cranberry yam gravy, turkey-based sea tails. Oh. Hold the bus.
We do, actually. We do have a yam. Wait. Oh, I know what he's doing. Oh. I know what he's doing.
Well, not in the rack today, but I still have these
We do.
turkey dinner candy corns from Brock's. Might just have to have one.
Shudder.
We've already done that episode because they appear fairly early.
Lisa.
I'm going to try. I completely forget. We never had a key on these, so you have to kind of taste them and figure out what they're supposed to be. But I think this is that sweet potato bit with that the little white
We
layer
did
of
make
the.
cocktails based on all of these candy corn flavors.
No, that's the turkey with the gravy. Yeah.
You can see we still have some. We didn't just scarf that bag down.
As I recall, the green is actually very
green
good.
bean. That was really good. That was
This one
the
actually-
green bean flavor, and it's actually really good.
It actually tastes like green beans. Well,
No, I'm good.
gonna
Thank
pass.
you.
Oh, I'm gonna pass.
I'm good.
I'll just put these over here
Maybe later.
in case you change your mind.
I just ate.
So there we go. Just had to whip those out again because I think they're hilarious.
Me too. I'll have to find that page.
Big vote on patrons. Thank you, because we
really
like to
appreciate
deliver
it.
like fresh content and specific and special content to all of our patrons every month. Big fun. Our patrons on the base level get a new cocktail or mocktail recipe, depending. Actually, you get both. You can choose. And you people who actually like the cocktails that will appreciate the mocktails too.
All right. Oh, wow.
Candy corn infused vodka.
Wow.
Ooh, baby.
I would try that.
Yeah, I would try that, as a matter of fact. We who actually did innovate the Lemonhead Cello
That's true.
Way back
We did
when.
do lemon head jello.
actually tasted pretty good, all things considered.
It was a little cloying, but
Although after about 10 years...
limoncello can be a little cloying too. So.
They can. You know, after about 10 years, the Lemonhead Cello hadn't aged that well, so that had to go by the wayside. Oh, how about that?
Thank you, if you don't mind. I'm gonna make Lisa a birthday cocktail while we're at
Mind
it.
at all.
Okay. An idea.
I very much do not mind.
Okay.
We also have this business over here, just in case you're inspired. I thought that would be good to have.
Oh yeah. I wonder if I know what we'll use that for.
Okay.
Keep it handy. We'll use that for the disapproving parents.
Ah.
I just gave away one of our drink names, but that's okay. Would you give me a shaker, please?
Glad to.
Thank you. No, I couldn't stump you, Joe. You make a frightening amount of cocktails. Thank you.
Yeah, done.
Okay. Lisa. The Liza Lisa. Okay.
Lisa needs a thing.
She does. All right. I think this is going to be good. So I'm going to start with Plantation Original Dark Rum.
As good a place to start as any with rum, but I tell you, probably better. Plantation Dark is
this is a good one.
Is one of your all-purpose rums. It's a mixture of young and aged rums, and it's got a really nice balance to it. And it's a great base for a lot of stuff. Like 2 ounces of that in a Mai Tai, you'd be really happy. 2 ounces of that in most anything, you'd be pretty happy. Can you
make a note of this, please? Oh,
I'd be glad to.
You could do it below the Spotify playlist. All right.
Do that. Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, so
that was 2 ounces of Plantation Original Dark Rum. What? Where did I have it? Oh, over here.
I can only type.
I'm out of space. I'm out of space back here. All right.
I need some more space.
I need some more space back here.
Help me.
All right. And then I'm going to go for some chocolate liqueur. This is Putney Mountain Spirits of Vermont. Simply chocolate.
What do we happen to have?
I recommend a high quality. If you're going to do a chocolate liqueur, I recommend a high quality.
Go for old top shelf. You don't want to find the.
You don't want to find the cheap chocolate liqueur because
the bottom of the shelf liqueurs and get a whole bunch of them just to get different flavors.
The hangover is real.
Really go for something that's got a nice balance to it. There's the Trader Vic's chocolate is really nice. There are, I'm trying to think of other chocolate liqueurs on the market that do the job. But that aren't like particularly thick or like creamy or anything like that. So I
just got to chill at my spine when you said that. Not particularly thick. Ugh. All right. So that was a 1/4 ounce of the chocolate. And I'm going to do a 1/4 ounce of sour cherry cordial.
Chocolate cherry.
This is going to be so good. If I do say so.
You're the one inventing.
Okay, and lime. Fresh lime juice, because otherwise this will be way too sweet. So, 1/2 ounce fresh lime juice. And then, I just got another idea.
That's good.
I'm going to do 3 dashes of cranberry bitters, but then I'm going to do 3 dashes of Aztec chocolate too.
Ah.
Okay. Sorry. Didn't mean to shoot you. Pardon me. I gotta find the chocolate. Oh my gosh. We're almost out of this, by the way. Okay.
I guess we need some more.
3 dashes of Aztec chocolate bitters.
That's the Fee Brothers, which is very good.
Yeah, it is very good.
A lot of Fee Brothers.
That's why it's almost empty.
Bitters. They really have a corner on that. They are one of the older companies on the market. Yeah, I think they're about the 2nd oldest company in the market, still making bitters founded in the 1860s. They, in fact, were the last remaining maker of orange bitters that basically nobody knew about until a few years ago. And then suddenly, oh, wait, they're on the market.
I did touch the ice. It's just us. If you were here, I wouldn't touch the ice.
It's the sink in here. You looking for one of these?
Yes, please. Man, I feel like it needs a birthday candle or something, but...
We could get sort of a segment of lime and prop the candle in and float it on it and light it up, and that could be a fantastic disaster right now. We'll plan it better next time.
But yay!
Big fun coming through.
Happy birthday! All right, let me try this and make sure it's okay.
You know, I think we were actually shaking the camera with that shaking. That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Got something good?
Mm-hmm.
Before you pass that over, I'm
Okay.
going to do another thing here. For those of you who enjoy the Spotify playlists, I haven't dropped it on you yet. It's high time.
Chili
Here we
peppers
go.
go well with chocolate. Yes, Doug,
Yes,
they do.
Yes, they
They
do.
do.
Absolutely. And here we go. Boom, boom, boom. I said boom, 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 boom. Thank you. So.
I said boom, 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 boom.
I said bada bing. Whatever, you guys. Yeah. So here's the Spotify playlist for those of you who like to listen to the music. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Listen to the music while we play.
I love this.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
The funny thing is that the color of all of these things has been about the same, although the Woody was considerably darker.
It was.
But we're using similar.
There was a lot of dark stuff.
Juices and things in these.
So.
But the flavor profile has been dramatically different for each. Woody had a distinct bitter hit. This is a very rounded, like sweetness and juice profile.
This is
Oh yeah.
That's very much a tiki drink.
Different still. That
it is very much a
has
tiki drink.
It's got that really nice note from the aged rum, and it has the cherry and chocolate notes, which are definitely coming through without being like a real heavy chocolate hit. It's like, but it's there.
Oh, okay.
Really
so
good.
Amy's asking. So it was 2 ounces of the Plantation original dark rum, a quarter ounce chocolate liqueur, quarter ounce sour cherry cordial, half ounce fresh lime juice, 3 dashes cranberry bitters, 3 dashes Aztec chocolate bitters.
Shake, strain, cocktail glass. Boom. That's all there is. And there ain't no more.
That's really good.
That's really good. I'm going to try some more of that.
Yes.
In fact,
I better try that again just to make sure it's okay.
It's like the third drink that has bonus cocktail. Isn't that nice? You know, there's a little extra in there.
And these aren't bigger than...
Bring it down a little bit.
Kind of give us a heart. Okay.
Hmm?
There we go.
Oh, yeah. So there you go. Chances are pretty good that you've got about at least half of those ingredients in your liquor cabinet already. And if you don't have, I think that the rest can be had at your supermarket, liquor, or ordering online. I think that bitters can all be ordered online.
Amy's in New England, so you might be able to get the Putney Mountain.
Actually, yeah, there's a really good chance you could choose the exact one we used, which is the Putney.
A really good chance of that. If you go to Cappy's, if you went to Cappy's or something.
It's not a heavy cloying liqueur. It's sweet enough. Mm-hmm. And it has a distinct bitter chocolate hit to it that works very well. It's a really great mixer.
She doesn't have cherry liqueur or cranberry bitters. You know, I just ordered the cranberry bitters again the other day because we were out. And I think I got 2 bottles on Amazon for something like $20 or less. Might have been less. But
it's a great gift if you don't need 2 bottles. But if you start using them, you might actually run down one bottle.
So yeah.
It all depends.
It's cheap.
So I would say that ultimately...
Cappy's.
Certainly around this time of year. Cappy's, so yeah.
We haven't been, I just said, you can go to Cappy's, but we haven't been to Cappy's in a long time.
Haven't been to a Cappy's in quite a long time. We used to go to the one in Saugus all the time because we were very near Kowloon.
You didn't go to the Cappy's in Saugus. We went to the Cappy's in Saugus.
In Saugus. It was in fact in Saugus. Just right there on Route 1.
Saugus.
It was right there, like just down the pike there from the Kowloons and the Hilltop. Hilltop, I believe, is long gone.
Oh, yeah.
But... the Kowloons is hanging on just fine as far as I know. Yep.
I hope it is. Oh my gosh.
But so definitely, I would recommend getting a bottle of those bitters. We mix with those all winter long and beyond. They have a distinct and very special note to them that's great in a lot of stuff. Actually, the cranberry.
The cranberry. Oh, yeah.
I just used
it's perfect for the holidays.
Because the other day I wanted to try a new bottle of gin that we had, and it's the Aviation Gin, and I wanted to actually make an aviation with it, and we happened to be out of the creme violette, which I think is kind of essential.
How is that even possible?
We used it up. The endless bottle finally gave up. We really used that bottle it was down to 4 drops.
It's the Kowloon Cappy's.
the Kowloon Cappy's, indeed. He used to stock up there before we went to meetings and things, but that's some time ago. But so I had to sub something. I didn't want it to just be an aviation without the special effects. So I said, how about some cranberry bitters? So I tossed those in and poured. Not exactly the same effect, but it had this nice redness that was like, oh, red sky in the morning.
Well, I tasted it, and it tasted aviation adjacent.
Yep.
So it honestly didn't taste like an Aviation exactly, but it was close enough that I was like, oh, this is an Aviation variation. Oh, try saying that 5 times fast. Aviation variation. Aviation variation.
Cherry brand, you might have access to these too. This is American Fruits Sour Cherry. This is made right around our corner. Warwick Valley Distillers, which is just, I think, 20 minutes from here.
Yep.
They've got some distribution. They might have penetrated into New England and see what's what. It's the small bottles, so definitely look for this guy. They have these, and there's a pear, an apple, and black currant. So you might find a whole lineup of these guys on the shelf somewhere. If you don't find these at all,
I would just say, honestly, in something like that, I would say it pays to invest in kind of a high end. Although that Slivovitz is pretty good too.
There's the Polish fruit liqueurs.
Yeah.
Vishniak.
Yep.
That is an excellent brand. Usually found for like a very good price. So you could certainly look for that, and I would recommend.
Yeah, definitely. But I think, for things like that, it's worth it to go a little higher end, because some of the ones that you can get that are lower priced, I'm not going to name any names.
No.
Are just, no.
The flavor profile may be a little sort of sucrete rather than
now and later
cherry flavor. And I got to say, go with the cherry flavor. You can literally make this stuff yourself. So.
Hi, Dano. Ooh, oh my gosh. Well, please share.
Please
share, or share it with us, and we'll do a video about it.
Yeah, we got some
we'll do a whole video around it.
So a sub for creme violette elderflower. Well, that's actually...
We do have elderflower.
We do. It does have a floral thing going on, and I would try that.
Yep.
But definitely.
I don't even know how we ran out of violette. Are you sure we don't have it on a shelf somewhere?
I'm not 100% positive, but I didn't find it. And I will say that we had that bottle for something like 3 years. So...
I found 2 bottles recently that we had completely lost. And it was kind of like, wow, look, free liquor, because I'd forgotten about it. But
yeah.
Anyway.
So it's always fun when you dig to the back of the cabinet and say, oh, I didn't realize I still had this. And what do you know? Fun ingredient.
Exactly.
Particularly,
I'm excited to see your recipe, Dano.
Yeah.
I want to make a video.
Particularly in terms of the liqueurs and cordials, because you've got these fun flavors that you might not have been using for a while because, hey, got lost.
So we have more TV shows.
Yeah, more TV shows
around which to make drinks.
Yeah, to celebrate here.
So I did the Woody Woodpecker. And Paul did Now It Gets Stranger.
Now It Gets Stranger. Which is really just an alter ego of Now It Gets Strange that we did last year around this time. And celebrating the same said episode.
We will have drinks. So I will start talking about the next one. And then eventually we'll run out of drinks. We'll make it.
And we'll just run out of drinks and make them. No, I'm running down. But you have a pretty fresh one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do. So this is Lisa's birthday drink. It's really good.
It is really good.
So, Bob Newhart. Actually, the Bob Newhart show had several Thanksgiving episodes, which are all hilarious. But the one where Emily thinks they're both going to Seattle to see her parents for Thanksgiving, and Bob was like, oh, I don't think those were firm plans. So he doesn't want to go. So Emily goes without him, and he stays home. And he's having Thanksgiving with Jerry, the dentist, and I believe Howard's there too, right?
Let's see. Howard is
there.
Yeah,
Howard does show up. I have a photo of it.
Mm-hmm.
Howard's there, and Mr. Carlin and everything. But they're just getting drunk.
Because Jerry's there to watch the game with William and Mary. His alma mater.
His alma mater, William and Mary. So he brings this gigantic jug of what he says is just vodka and cider. So we actually bought cider for this.
For this very purpose.
But we're tweaking the proportions. I think we need to add some bitters in there too.
I think that would be a fine idea.
I'm gonna add bitters to this right now. I think just straight up Angostura bitters.
Can't go wrong there with such a drink.
Let's do 5 dashes.
Ooh, lots of. Mm-hmm. That can't go wrong either. Something that is really just half and half.
But.
No, this one. There you go. That's the kill switch. Yep.
I don't want to hear myself.
No, we don't need to hear ourselves. We can hear ourselves just fine right now.
Okay. You did already get them. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
We are prepared for this.
We're ready to go. We don't have everything in the world behind us, of course. But we have, I think, everything we
have
need to
what
make.
we need.
All the drinks that we were intending to make and stuff like that there.
We have what we need, and that's the important thing.
That's the thing.
Okay. Let's see. All right. I'm also prepping recipes for our patrons.
Just making sure.
And for our featured recipe. All right. So I'm calling this one the William and Mary.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I need to try the William and Mary, but I want to keep this on deck because this is so good.
Yep. No, you can just let them hang.
Would you? Thank
I'll take
you.
a sip before I go.
You watched them when they first came out. Well, Lisa, I'm right behind you. So.
Hey, John, still watching? Did you actually play? I think I remember this was a promo that you did for Channel 11, wasn't it? Years ago. Was that a promo for Newhart, where the Corners played the Newhart theme, or was that?
That's Sandra.
Or was that The Odd Couple? I can't remember. It was the.
And we'll
11
see.
was showing the whole series or whatnot, but you did that whole
You're
promo.
calling
doing
John
the thing.
out now.
I am calling John out. I'm talking about
Oh,
stuff he
okay.
played.
Dano shared the recipe. That sounds lovely for Christmas.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we need to use that in a video,
That-
if you don't mind.
Simple and good.
You haven't
Hello.
copyrighted it.
Mhm.
All right. That sounds really good. Okay. So the William and Mary. I'm trying to elevate this from a joke on the Bob Newhart show to an actual decent drink.
Drink that you would do. What size old fashioned would you like?
Double.
Tell me what.
You know what? I might even use one of those huge rocks of ice.
Oh, we do have such things.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
You
So
what?
let's start with a double old-fashioned glass.
Not a bad place to start. How about a rock?
How about a rock?
I got a rock. Give it all.
It's very, yeah,
I got a rock.
very Charlie Brown. Great pumpkin Charlie Brown is what I'm trying to say. All right. Okay. Starting with a large rock. And then, okay, let's,
I do the rock.
oh my gosh. Hi, Wayne. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow, you got to catch up on. Oh my gosh. Okay, John's still here. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to start with 2 ounces of vodka for the William.
So was the
Mary.
Odd Couple. I thought it was one of those. You guys could do a great job on either of those, but I remember that that version was pretty excellent, and I haven't heard that since you played us the video. So if you've got that, I'd be very interested.
Dang. The
Yes, I
cork
remember
is tight.
it was Vats actually got in touch with you because they were doing the promo, so they made that happen. But
Who's
definitely, they anyway. Lockdown go for winter. Go through all the less than halfsies. Oh.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. That's a good goal.
Uh-huh.
Okay. This is the pony and shot, right?
That is the pony in the shop.
All right. So I'm going to start with 2 ounces of vodka.
In case you're wondering, a pony is 1 ounce, a shot is 1.5. But you knew that.
We've already been through
That's
this.
through this whole thing. Tell you again. Every once in a while, I'm saying on there, "Where's my pony?" And I'm getting these like screenshots
Of My Little Pony.
of My Little Pony. So, hello, Wayne.
Yes, hello.
We need 2 of the holiday glasses. Oh, really? Well, perhaps we do.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, we love a holiday. Okay,
Remember the last set?
on possibly even before Thanksgiving, but normally on Thanksgiving, this entire bar, all of our glasses get traded out for Christmas glasses. So, thank you. 2 ounces of vodka. That is 1857 vodka from Middleburg, New York. And then this one calls for cider since it's the William and Mary.
This way.
Jerry's alma mater on the Bob Newhart show. We just bought this cider today. And Paul saw fit to buy a gallon.
I figured, you know something?
So we'll be...
This is our local cider mill. This is unpasteurized. This is the real thing. So get a lot of it. You know I'm going to make some of that stuff go hard.
John, I need to share with you a meme I was sharing with people today. Okay, so I believe Jerry had more. Oh wow, this is really drippy.
Pretty drippy.
I believe Jerry had more cider than I'm using right now, but that would be gross.
Yeah, well, Jerry was going 1-to-1 because he was keeping it simple.
So I did 1 ounce of cider.
It was a collegiate drink, so you know something? There's a simplicity to it and perhaps a stupidity to it. Yep. I haven't had this actual product in a while, and I'm going to try it again.
It's a lovely cider. You can't do better for cider than... That's from Soon's Orchard, which is also about...
Oh, that's so nice.
I was about to say 20 minutes from us, but it's more like 7 minutes from us. So, okay, so I did 2 ounces of vodka and 1 ounce of cider, and then I got to go back to my recipe. I want to do a drizzle of fresh lime juice to keep it from being too sweet. And, oh, you got to catch us up on the comments.
I will catch us up on the comments.
The lime juice stuck to the coaster.
No, that happens.
A drizzle of fresh lime juice. All right. And then, let's do 5 dashes of Angostura bitters.
But, definitely.
I need to stir it, though.
Mm-hmm.
So if you'll pardon me, I will go find an appropriate Thanksgiving swizzle stick.
Oh, and John has that on VHS. Oh, well, we can handle that. If you had an open reel tape, we could handle that. Yes, we could.
Okay.
We need to be able to handle that so we can see the our Miss Brooks holiday special.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Because we need to be able to see that.
You already tried it? Or did you have something else?
No, I tried the cider.
Oh,
Cider straight up because, you know, it's good to try these things. Again.
Swizzle.
This has a drink. The Poinsettia. Bottled white wine.
Oh my gosh.
Cointreau.
That sounds good.
500 ml cran chill. Oh boy. I think that what you have there is a pitcher, or is that for you?
I might drink that myself.
I could have a few of those. I mean, from the pitcher, that
All
is.
right.
That sounds really... I would try that.
The William and Mary. Let's see what we think. Hi, Amanda.
Wednesday, huh? Oh, I know. Seriously. During the week, I'm thinking, okay, we're going live on Thursday. We're going live on Thursday. No, you're not anymore.
Okay. Okay.
So the modified William and Mary, it's not just a jug of booze and juice anymore.
And still, let me know what you think. I think it needs a note.
Yep. Wait a minute. You know, this is the interesting thing here.
It's good. It's good, but it needs a note.
It's actually better because of the vodka that you used.
Yes.
Like
I think a bad vodka would be horrendous.
I'm thinking, you're thinking to yourself, vodka's vodka.
No.
No variation of vodka whatsoever.
Nope.
By law, all vodka is grain neutral spirits, 80 proof. That's it. Maybe 100 proof.
A bad vodka.
Bond. No. But like cheap vodka is just not good stuff. And some of them taste different.
This needs a note.
1857 has a distinct flavor to it. So, and that's a good thing as far as vodka goes.
All right, pardon me. I'm going exploring. I'm going exploring.
Shall we? Spelunking.
Okay, I'm going spelunking in our back bar. I know. Okay.
Doug is suggesting some hot Dan with the cider. Well, that probably would not hurt.
I got it. All right. Well, Doug and I are thinking along the same lines.
I would give that like maybe a half ounce and then throw some sour in there.
We're thinking along the same lines.
Balance it out a little bit.
I got ginger.
What a fine idea.
Let's try some
ginger liqueur. And there's always ginger syrup if you want to keep the booze content down, but keep the flavor going.
Well, I only used a 1/4 ounce, and it's liqueur, so the alcohol content is negligible. Let's see what we think. I want the William and Mary to be good.
Adding a little of a note, and actually ginger's a great note to add to such things.
Oh, so much better.
There we go. Improvement immediately. I'm kind of doubting that ginger liqueur would have been on the shelf at the liquor store in Chicago for Jerry to buy. But ginger brandy
I was going to say ginger wine.
Or ginger wine.
Yeah,
and he could definitely have added that flavor very easily.
Plus, he was just getting toasted.
He was there to get.
They were all
there to
just
get loaded.
completely plastered.
There to get loaded.
On
You
that.
know? But I would say, like, we think, yeah, well, it's going to have the effect on you. Certainly, if you had several of them, you might as well be drinking something with some quality and not the bottom of the shelf.
Because
we just like to say.
They called in the episode of Bob Newhart. They called and ordered Chinese food.
Yeah.
And they ended up. Well, they kept saying Mugu Gai Pan, Mugu Gai Pan. So like every time they said Mugu Gai Pan, they added
another order
of Mugu Gai Pan to the order. So when the delivery man showed up, they had $93 worth of Chinese food, and this was in the 70s.
Primarily Mugu Gai Pan, $1975. I'm like, I think you could feed the army on that.
Yep.
Wow.
But
yikes!
it was really funny.
A lot of Mugu Gai Pan.
I'm super sticky. Would you
Oh, you
do
know what's
that,
that?
please?
There was what happened to is the other one over there? Let's see
What?
it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Normally on Thursday mornings when I go to do things on this computer, it's so sticky.
Stickiness might happen.
Yep.
We try to avoid the keyboard.
But, you know.
A little stick is inevitable.
Exactly.
All the times, the years that we have been doing live broadcasts with this bar and with this computer, I've not seen a spill on the keyboard.
Don't jinx us.
We're careful.
Thank you.
Just
Oh,
saying.
there it is. There's the other one.
There's the other. There are the nuts. All right, well, as long as we got
We
another...
keep quoting Christmas
one-
Vacation, which
Yep.
means, I don't know, I feel like every year I'm like, oh, should we do another Christmas Vacation video? We do it every year. And I'm like, I don't know. We quote that movie all year long.
We quote it a lot, and people love it, so what can I say?
Probably do that one too.
What can
We
I
gotta
say?
do Thin Man.
Hey,
We're getting all kinds of
We
good
see Thin
ideas.
Man every
Yep.
year, never get tired of it, and the public demands it.
Oh, Tano, exactly. Don't say that. Don't jinx me.
Don't you say that.
Don't jinx me.
Am I?
Okay.
Geez, I think I'm done. Which
Wow,
means it
really?
must be time for another.
Want a William and Mary?
Well, actually, I was about to mix because we have to moving right along.
We do. We have another one.
We've been watching several series that have Thanksgiving episodes. Not as many as you would think. Certain series you think there has to be a Turkey Day episode.
You know, this is
They
good.
seem to have it.
But I think I want Lisa's birthday cocktail back.
Coming your way.
That is good, though. I would not lie to you, and you know I wouldn't lie to you. Thank you.
Make it properly.
This one's a little bit
Change
better.
the original proportion so it's more like 2-to-1 of the vodka and juice.
Yep.
And add some ginger flavor because that's an excellent idea.
Mhm. Yeah, it really helped.
Yep.
And some lime. Don't
Clinky
not
drinky.
use the lime.
A little bit of lime is a very good thing to like take that edge off.
Yeah.
Now we're thinking about all of those series where we got a couple and you got his parents and her parents and his parents are skeptical of her and her parents are skeptical of him and blah, blah, blah. And it's very 60s and it's a little cliche, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes it's fun. If it's the 60s, inevitably the mother of one of them is played by...
Mabel Albertson.
who just played mothers forever. And what a career, I tell you. She did
played,
fine.
No, not just mothers. She specialized in disapproving mothers.
Disapproving mothers. It's very true.
She was Darren's mother
Mhm.
on Bewitched.
Bewitched.
She was Dawn Hollinger's mother on That Girl.
Girl.
I'm thinking of That Girl here.
I think there are other things. So in particular, I think about That Girl Thanksgiving, where she actually, and Marie decides to do like, the triple entente by getting both sets of parents together in one apartment. And boy, does she work. And boy, does she get a lot of flack for it. And I tell you, at the end of the day, she delivers a whole meal and it looks really good. Despite whatever the problems
She
are.
delivers a whole meal. Well,
Yeah.
no, stuff got burned out.
Some things got burned.
But it wasn't her fault.
She did her damnedest. She was working 2 ovens, and people were just like naysaying along the way. What can I say?
Giving her grief.
So we're just
Yeah.
thinking we had to come up with something called the disapproving parents.
Here's where I think you could use that vodka.
Let's go.
So, when the vodka I told you to put aside earlier, let's bring it out now. What's it called again?
I'll whip it out, and we will know.
Frankly, Scarlet. Frankly organic.
Organic. Yes. Apple flavored vodka. This is actually 30% by volume, so it is a little closer to a liqueur. And now this is actually, this is just a combined.
This is a highball glass.
Bust that away.
All right.
Grabbing a highball.
I feel like we need Thanksgiving highballs now. They do make them. Well, they did make them.
They did.
I don't think they're doing that. But you can get highball glasses with majestic birds.
Check the secondary market.
And Etsy.
I think so many of those are made. It should still be possible to find those for a very good price.
Exactly.
If you have a really great local thrift store or flea market, you may do very well. Some of these just turn up these things. Or if you have, even better yet, we have friends who scour such things, and you might be able to put in an order. Hey, if you ever find such a thing.
Okay, Lisa's up for another Christmas vacation.
Oh, there we go.
We've already watched it once, and it's not even Thanksgiving yet.
Yep.
Oh, yes, Mabel. I know, right? She's the best. Oh, and Amy's saying Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Okay.
Thanksgiving episode.
All right.
Wow. Well, after all, we're talking the occult and vampires and witchcraft. That kind of brings you to Salem, Massachusetts, and, well, awfully close to the scene of the crime, the original Thanksgiving, blah, blah, blah. I was just reading something the other day, no, I think just this morning, about how did Thanksgiving, as we know it, become a thing? It wasn't like people celebrated from 1621 on. No. It's like there were various and sundry Thanksgivings, but there wasn't a national Thanksgiving until 1863. And that was after about a 25-year campaign from the editor of Godey's Lady's Book, which you can call the McCalls of the 1830s. And she apparently hammered all of the presidents until Lincoln finally caved and said, fine, Thanksgiving, boom. So there you go. But she just thought that it should be a thing. There you go. The business with the turkey and the pumpkin pie and that particular stuffing, like the oyster stuffing or the chestnut stuffing, and the potatoes, and what the hell else do you want to throw into the mix? The green beans with those little French fried onions. That came a little later.
The sweet potatoes with the marshmallows.
The sweet potatoes with the marshmallows.
I don't make that, by the way.
The actual English pilgrims were lacking in certain provisions.
Like mini marshmallows?
Like miniature marshmallows. As is noted in the actual, logbook of the time, We have to make land because we were low on provisions, especially beer, and miniature marshmallows.
Provisions were much spent, including beer.
And miniature marshmallows. So that's why they had to land. That's why they went where they were, So boom. We're starting with a highball glass. We're going to build in glass. We're going to use 1 ounce of the frankly organic apple vodka. We discovered this, I think.
Well, it says frankly organic, but then it has a whole description. With apples and organic ginger root.
They say we made this with organic vodka, organic apples, and organic ginger root. So it's very organic, for sure. So they got a quality vodka. They got good apples happening, and the ginger. Well, they've got a lot of flavors.
Is there sediment in the bottom of that?
Yeah, sedimentary.
You need to shake that up a little bit, maybe.
Sedimentary, my dear Watson. Don't mind if I do.
If there's sediment,
invert.
You'll want to get that in there.
Don't mind if I do.
Those corks are so tight. Which is probably a good thing because he just shook it up.
When you just...
Wait, you put ice? I wasn't thinking ice.
Why weren't you thinking ice?
Because it's a... You chilled your glass.
Okay, fine.
You chilled your glass.
1 ounce. After all that, 1 ounce.
I'm just saying, I have aesthetic problems. Marshmallows from the marsh field.
Yes, definitely.
Marsh field.
Plymouth joke. Well, there is such a thing as Plymouth Gin, which had very little to do with the Pilgrims.
Oh my gosh, we should have bought that. When I bought gin the other day, we should have bought that. I didn't even think about that.
But Aviation, which is an entirely reputable brand, I'm going to use it.
I did. I wanted to try it. I wanted to try the Aviation because I hadn't. But...
Right, and it's good, and it's a little unique, and Plymouth is pretty unique too.
Yeah.
So, to all
I
things.
like Plymouth Gin. It's really good.
What else is in this baby? Oh. Half ounce of Campari.
Yeah, well, you got to get the bitter in there for the disapproving parents.
It's fairly low alcohol to start. They're all lightweights. But then you got to get something bitter. Are you sure? Oh, I don't know, Donald. You know this.
I just think of Anne's father, who's like making himself a drink, and Don's father's like, I don't drink.
I don't drink. Really?
There's so much disapproval. Like not only between the parents and the kids, but also between the parents and each other.
Yeah. Once again.
Because then her father didn't really approve of him not drinking. I was like a whole thing.
Blah, blah, blah. Seriously. Which parent didn't drink in the 60s? I'm thinking of TV shows. You know? There was always a bar on these things. Half ounce worth of the sour cherry cordial.
We're going to go buy more of that like tomorrow.
Because I think I very nearly killed it. Boy.
Oh. Ugh. Ah.
I would say this is the drag that will never die, but no, it'll die.
It'll die.
It'll die. Probably pretty soon. And I'm going to give that a whirl to stir. And top with chilled hard cider. Happen to have a reputable one right here.
One.
Speaking of our local cider mill, they happen to make hard cider. This is the bone dry one, which is really
so good.
Wow. This stuff is like bubbly.
It's like bubbly.
There you go. And there you have it.
Excited to try it.
Would like to try.
I'm the one that came up with it.
Disapproving parents. Oh, I don't know. Well, Anne, I wouldn't do it that way.
Oh my gosh, I want one of these later.
Mmm.
So good.
Nice nose.
Hi, Johnny. Yay.
Oh, that is so nice.
That is really nice, isn't
yeah.
it?
Because we've got a very dry cider. I absolutely recommend a very dry cider. If you like it sweet, you like it sweet. Fine, go to town. I'm not going to tell you how to drink your cider. But I happen to think the bone dry is great. It's a really nice mixture. It works very much like champagne.
Orchard Hill.
Or Cava.
This is like 7 minutes from our house. But
so how can we resist but
you might have one very near your house.
And keep it on hand.
And
you will have a cider
mill near your house.
You'll have a cider mill near your house if your area grows apples at all. They will be making very fresh cider.
Oh my gosh.
Highly recommend getting the unpasteurized stuff.
Luann's here. Hello. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I thought, oh my gosh, that's hilarious, Lisa.
An entire bottle of Campari.
Wow.
Boing!
I am bizarrely impressed.
But I like, some of the bitter there, but I tend to use more like a half ounce at a time.
Oh my gosh, Johnny, the chocolate deadhead rum.
Oh boy. Oh, that is really, really good.
So
it's a little hard to find, and I don't understand it. They make excellent product. I think that some of the distributors have their heads up there, you know where. Not good. Because their product deserves to be in more homes. Particularly, you're talking deadhead product. This time of year, Halloween, Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh.
Day of the Dead.
So perfect for
people,
Christmas.
Please.
And Thanksgiving, but...
Oh.
So good.
Oh, that's quite nice.
So good.
So good. Boom, 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 boom. I do enjoy a highball with a very dry bubbly topper like that.
When you said that, all I could think of was, I like a martini. 2 at the most.
3 of them under the table. I forget the rest.
4 of them under the host.
There we go.
Buffy Parker.
This is really inspiring that whole, Thin Man concept there, because what are they drinking? Cocktails and highballs, the long and short of it.
Oh my gosh, we have to do it. We've never done a Thin Man video, but I have a 30s dress.
I have a suit
that I bought for we worked a 30s party. We made drinks and did a presentation at a 30s party. So I have the dress already.
And wasn't that presentation Thin Man?
Well, it was highly Thin Man.
It was strongly Thin Man.
Strongly Thin Man. There were other things involved too, but it was very strongly Thin Man inspired. So I gotta bust that dress out. I didn't think I'd be busting that dress out during the pandemic, but
you never know when you're going to need.
Gotta do my hair.
This is where you get taller than me because you suddenly develop heels.
Oh, Amy, we've never found that in a store either. The Deadhead chocolate. We've only ever gotten
directly from Deadhead.
Directly from Deadhead.
So I would say cozy up to Kim and see if you can actually manage to purchase a bottle directly. Which
I'm sure you can buy it online.
Could be difficult, but I'm sure that she'd be glad to oblige as long as they can ship to you.
I'm sure you can buy it online.
And alternatively, like, get a good picture of it. Go to your local liquor store and say, hey, can you get this product?
Yeah.
Because when we ask our locals, like we got a couple locals that are very eager to get new stuff in, they take a look. If their distributor can do it, they'll get a bottle.
Well, we have one in particular who's good.
Yeah.
The others,
well, there was another one locally which had a real problem with stock because their prior owner had some issues, and they realized that they had to really get stuff on the shelves again.
He was a criminal.
So after he was gone, they had to restock, and they were literally soliciting people, like, what do you want to see on the shelves? Because it's not like you can remember everything. So they did, and they're actually much, much better stock now, and they will get in interesting product and good product. So frankly, if there's a local distributor that carries it, and your local store is at all attentive, ask. Always ask.
Oh, yeah,
see,
she's saying it. I don't know if it's going to be shipped. Really? I know. But I think of the liquor laws in this country. I'm like, really?
Yeah. 50.
Really? I could drive to another state and buy a semi worth of liquor and drive it home, but I can't have it shipped. Really? Okay.
What can I tell you? We're still living the effects of certain experiments in this country. I'm not going to name some of them, but I will definitely name Prohibition. That was pretty daft and worked as well as you thought it would. And here we have 50 sets of liquor laws, and who knows what the hell they are. Why can't you guys coordinate, at least regionally?
I know.
We try to get certain dark rum locally. We like to use Karuba. Cannot.
Yep.
Our local is like, nope, not at all. But we go maybe 2 hours south into New Jersey. Bang. No, 90 minutes. 90 minutes south into New Jersey. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Right on the shelf at the supermarket that carries the liquor.
We haven't made a run for the border, meaning the border of New Jersey lately.
No.
We might need to stock up on some.
Might need to do something, you know. We're not particularly eager to visit a lot of places in person, although there is such a thing as takeout. And I would definitely support your local establishments that way.
Oh my gosh. I love the comments. The comments are the best. Wow. I'm just into the comments. Sorry. What was I going to say?
You were talking about liquor?
It was important.
Sourcing.
It was important.
And that sort of thing. Of course it was important.
Oh, I know what I was going to say.
Liquor and sourcing.
I've been meaning to tell you this all day, and then I didn't think of it until just now. Apparently, now we need to show we've had a COVID test to go to Pennsylvania.
Wow. Well, since that's 15 minutes away, I guess we need to straighten that up because one of our favorite liquor stores is there and one of our favorite diners is there.
Exactly.
And apparently we can buy fireworks. Not going to talk too much
about
about
I'm just
that.
thinking, and you know what? I'm okay with that. I get it. But we can't go to the places in Pennsylvania that are 20 minutes from here without a COVID test.
Well, I guess we got to look into that kind of thing.
We got to look into that COVID test.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not going to Pennsylvania.
It's close. There are resources. There's fun stuff.
Oh, Oklahoma is just now getting into liquor. I'm glad to hear that.
Well, you know, Oklahoma was dry until 1959. Am I not mistaken? Oh, like for 100 years? No, actually, Oklahoma was not 100 years old at that point. It was certainly dry for about 40 years anyway. So I'm not surprised if it took a little longer to get into liquor.
Was the whole state dry, or was it?
Whole state was dry.
I know counties were dry.
I believe the whole state was dry until the late 50s. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody can actually chime in here. I know that there are counties in that whole area that are still dry, and the counties that have been wet, and et cetera, et cetera. Frankly, you know, Salt Lake City, which the entire area you think is going to be completely dry. No, you can still buy beer.
We've got a town near us that's dry.
There is a town near us which is dry.
And they kind of keep that status because they think it's sort of a tourist attraction, which makes no sense to me, but okay.
Locally, I would call it a tourist detraction. I'm thinking of the locals that we see at our liquor stores.
I think people like to sneak a flask in and be like, ha ha, I'm drinking here, but
so,
yeah.
Big fun.
Anyway.
in large effect. We actually did make a big run to the border of New York City back in May because I had to get some stuff from the office. That was kind of fun to like truck to the city in the Challenger, although it was nowhere near as fast as I thought it was. I thought it would be because too many people on the roads, too much construction.
I know, I know.
Drag.
I'm determined to travel at Christmas, and I will get a COVID test because I don't want to be turned away.
Ocean City, New Jersey is dry. Really?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny because someone was telling me, like, you have to go to Ocean City. You have to go to Ocean City. And I'm like, okay. Now you're telling me it's dry. It's like, well, what did she mean by that?
You know, Asbury Park isn't dry. Just saying.
No, Asbury Park is fun. It's
kind of a great deal of fun. As a matter of fact.
Hi, Jamie. Well, as long as we're still here, I want one of those. One of those.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's make it happen.
You don't mind moving that along?
I don't mind at all. We have more of these glasses.
All right. Yep. So I'm thinking I'll have a disapproving parents too.
Moment. Get things out of the way.
All right. So.
Ice that, please. You want to get that cold?
Well, I'm not always drinking it, but. Okay.
But you know it's not going to have ice. So.
It's not going to have ice because I was 100% opposed to that. All right. Oops. I lost one cube, but.
You said hi to Jamie?
I did.
Oh, very good. Almost way behind.
Oh, you can get wine delivered to your house. Well, that's exciting.
Yep. +1 on the progress. If you can't get everything, oh well. We know.
I iced it.
Good stuff. Okay, so we need to give you an ounce of the Frankly.
The Frankly. We're calling it the Frankly now. All right. Oh, you're making. He's making it for me.
I'll make it for you.
All right. Okay.
Sit back, enjoy. Here we go.
All right.
Please.
Ounce of the Frankly.
There we go.
Thank you.
Half ounce of the Campari.
Half ounce Campari. Half ounce cherry. Little cider. Going back to the comments. Hi, Tom. Oh my gosh, Tom's here too.
Hey.
Wow.
Liquor store just before the bridge. Yeah, well, there always is.
Makes total sense.
It's like these counties in Oklahoma. We're totally dry since 1912. I'm like, yeah, and then like one county away. Jeez.
I guess they missed the whole prohibition thing.
Even during
well that went.
Well, you know, you read the literature. Even during the period, there were always things like drinking clubs. A club could actually do such things. So people just paid $25 in 1925 and joined a liquor club in Oklahoma.
That was a lot of money.
That was a lot of money.
Yeah.
I guess people were a little thirsty at the time, but the workarounds at the time were outrageous. So it became a national joke, which is eventually why this thing had to go. Half ounce of the
sour cherry.
Sour cherry cordial, American fruits.
Oh my gosh, we're powering through that sour cherry.
This might be it. I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Are you making predictions? Are you sure?
I don't think you're going to kill it.
Are we going to kill this thing?
No.
Is this going to be it? Is that the end
of
end?
You're pouring too much.
I am not actually pouring too much. That's the half ounce mark. But we still have more.
I knew it.
I guess we had,
Connecticut liquor stores will deliver to your door. Yeah.
Hello. And California.
They would not. We couldn't really get liquor delivery until the pandemic, and now we can. So. Yeah,
people pivoted.
Yep.
Give it a swirl. Now, that, there's not nearly enough of that. Let's get you a fresh one.
All right.
Because I can refresh myself.
Fine. It's not enough. It wasn't enough. He was right. Okay. So I think we got through all of our TV cocktails and a bonus happy birthday cocktail for Lisa.
Woohoo!
Exciting.
Has been exciting.
Good. Okay. Was there anything we missed? Well, I was talking about Crazy Ex-Girlfriend earlier. Mm-hmm. That was going to kind of be my extra, but we did Lisa's birthday and that was better.
Mm-hmm.
It was so much better. Thank you. Plus, do we have any Tantoy? That would have been like
How many what?
Do we have any Tandway rum?
No. I didn't.
All right, so then forget it on the crazy ex-girlfriend.
Because, of course, that's like where she visits like his Filipino parents,
Right.
and there's this whole thing with the food and the drink. And I think, well, Tandway is just
But if you haven't seen
dominant.
If you haven't seen that
Philippines.
show, well, I think we have some musical theater fans here. I'm just saying. So if you have not watched Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, you should watch it. And if you have, where have I been all this time? Because I just got into it. But it's a musical. It's a TV show and it's a musical. But it's really funny.
Literally the entire cast sings. So fun things happen
Yeah.
at all times. And then fun situations happen at all times. It's pretty killer.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, yeah.
I love the discussion that's happening.
Well, please.
I feel like we should log off, but I'm enjoying the
I'm
conversation.
kind of enjoying the conversation.
Did
you know?
Were you drinking my cider?
Well, I toppered myself up because you took the rest of my cider. So I just didn't want to get all my
How
ciders in.
punitive.
I'm just saying. It's not punitive. I wanted to make sure you get all your cider.
I'm just saying. It was kind of funny.
The Punic Wars, you know.
Don't say that when I have my mouth full. Please. That's a good one.
Excellent stuff. We've had some fantastic drinks and bonus drinks today.
I know.
Hello.
I know. So anyway, we will be going live next Wednesday, but I'm curious what people are doing for Thanksgiving this year. Because
Interesting things have to happen.
my family can't come. So it will be Paul and me. But
Just the two of
I'm
us for the first time in
curious,
25 years.
Are you seeing your family? Are you seeing friends? Like, I'm just curious what's going on. So
I knew what is happening with some folks here because that has been revealed, or it might be obvious. Some folks are very close and have small families, so they can actually be just a compact group of people
yes,
in the house, and would be okay.
yep. I'm just interested.
Some folks have to range a little further and have to make decisions. We certainly would, our family would, and
Oh, Zoom meeting. That's what
For
we're doing,
complications.
John. That's what we're doing. Yep.
Yeah.
Zoom. I know, Amy.
Oh.
I get it. I'm sad too because we usually host, so.
it's us.
But we will be Zooming. Who's Zooming
There
who?
will be, yeah. Everybody apparently.
We'll be Zooming each other in answer to that question.
We'll be
Who's
Zooming each
Zooming
other?
who? We'll be Zooming each
We'll
other.
be zooming all. But, no matter where you are or where you go, I remember, what was it, Christmas 1988. I was in Bern, Switzerland with a friend who was very, morose about Christmas, about missing the whole Christmas dinner and things. He was really depressed. And, I pointed out to him that despite the fact that we were in, the only available cafe in Bern where you could get sort of a cafeteria meal, we were actually eating very good food. And we were in Switzerland. It was, kind of awesome. I'm like, every once in a while you have a unique experience which is out of your ordinary, and you make it happen because you're you, and you're you. And, hey, why not? No matter where you are, no matter where you go, as long as you've got your wits about you, you can make it happen.
Exactly.
Because if strange things turn you off of your usual, that's what I'm trying to say, you pivot. And you make it happen. Well, that's sort of the
Oh my gosh! Well, that just sounds like the perfect sign off to me.
That's the Hallmark moment of tonight. No, actually, that's better than a Hallmark moment. I just gave you some wisdom,
Speaking
folks.
of Hallmark, I think my family might be playing the Hallmark drinking game on our Zoom.
What-oh?
Now I just have to figure out how to get Hallmark movies.
You got to get some low-proof
'Cause I don't have
stuff so you can
cable.
play that without collapsing. Ah.
I don't mind collapsing. I'm all right with that.
To go turkey dinner,
oh my
Blake.
gosh! Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh! I love these. I love this. This is great, you guys.
Hey, it's like those
Aw.
folks who were doing the guerrilla drive-by cocktails, just dropping on your porch and saying, check your porch, and taking off. A little care package during these times is what you need to do.
Doug, I got to make sure I'm in your contacts, or I got to make sure you're in my contacts so we can.
Wow. Okay.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm not, well,
I know. I might cry too.
I'm holding an inflatable turkey, so Just in case you're crying, think about that for a second.
It's touching and ridiculous.
And then remember that it's also ridiculous because this is the part of it.
I know. We'll get through this.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
What?
Love this.
Marianne?
Oh my gosh, the McDonough family is here and it makes me so happy.
Hey, listen, you guys, if you can't get it together, we have like a 19-pound bird.
Oh my God.
2 people.
We could do to-go plates.
We could feed you all 4 times over and you'd say, I'm stuffed.
We did seriously today pick up a 19-pound turkey for 2 people. So we will be eating that turkey.
Not all of it in one setting, but yes.
April?
Yeah. It's going to be some time. I know that a large chunk of it will be frozen, and a large carcass will be made into soup.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Do we even have a pot big enough to make soup?
Yes.
For that?
Yes, we do. If we can make lobsters, we can make soup.
Oh, that's true. Okay. All right.
And boy, do we make lobsters! Speaking of Thin Man.
Oh my gosh! All right.
There we go.
Thin Man. We're not going to do Thin Man next week because that needs to be Christmas. And next week will be Thanksgiving.
You know, the big bird.
Chili, hi! Oh my gosh.
Not going to rip off the big bird. Hey!
Chili's here. All right, I love it. Next week, that's 9.5 pounds each.
You are correct, sir.
You are. That is good math. All right.
This is why I'm saying if you wanted to stop by, we could feed you.
No, but
you have a place to be.
Yes. No, we gotta be cautious. So, to-go plates will be available upon demand.
Always.
So I don't know, Peter, are you still here? To-go plates will be available upon demand. Oh my gosh, Lisa, I hope so too.
Well, yes.
I hope so too.
You know, if work is taking him away and he has to take care of business, well, I understand because from time to time that happens with us. And well, that's what all these devices are for. But with luck, that would be great. So,
all right, he wants me to sign off. So, I didn't want to set my phone down on this sticky bar.
Sticky bar. But
oh my gosh, Amy's gonna make popcorn and jelly beans for Thanksgiving. I love that.
Wow.
Okay,
well, that's very cool.
You know what?
Popcorn.
New traditions. New traditions.
You know, popcorn is that classic thing to string for your Christmas tree. I don't think of it for Thanksgiving, but absolutely.
He made popcorn, last night?
Yes.
While we watched Whoever Slew Auntie Roo. So,
we're working the...
I know our traditions are touching.
Thanksgiving route as best we can.
Oh my gosh.
Toast! The turkey, the pumpkin pie.
I don't want to log off, but...
Wait, where are they?
But I know we need to log off.
Hey.
I don't want to log off, but I know we need to log off.
Here's your turkey, your pumpkin pie, your green beans, and your cranberry sauce. There you go, Pally. It's all like everything in 5 beans.
Oh my gosh. That stuff was...
5 corns.
Truly scary, and I'm glad we brought it. Oh my gosh. Okay, my phone is alerting me that the power is low. So I guess it is time to log off.
Folks. Okay.
We will be here on Thanksgiving Eve.
1 week from today,
where else have we got to be? So
and for once we're not wrangling family, but even if we were, we'd still go
wrangling. That's such a negative term.
It's not a negative term. It's just life. So
hosting. I like hosting better.
Hosting. Yep.
We will be hosting family. Wait, what happened here?
Click on the actual thing again.
Oh.
There you go. Boom.
Oh my gosh. That was so weird. That was so weird.
Oh, that happens. We have to switch back and forth between platforms. Just keep going.
All right. Oh, hi, Julie. We didn't see you here. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. My fantastic.
Oh my gosh. Lisa, I'm so happy that you were here.
Oh, well, we're so glad to share your birthday here. And we got your birthday drink.
Oh, wrangling. I know. He said wrangling.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking, rollin', 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 though the streets are swollen. Keep them doggies rollin', rawhide.
I think my family can keep themselves in check. Oh my gosh, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, kettle corn, and cinnamon jelly. That sounds really good, actually.
I kind of think you're singing John's song there with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh my god.
Just saying.
So good.
Wow, that sounds like an advanced Chex Mix.
We will be here next week for our Thanksgiving Eve. Because I thought that, I'm like, oh, I don't know. Should we take the week off? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm going to be really depressed if we don't do this because we also are not hosting. So
we got to do this because
we will be here.
Besides, if we didn't do this broadcast next Wednesday, I'd be bereft.
Exactly.
Because I miss all you guys. Oh, jeez.
I know.
Come on.
I know.
Anyway.
So we will be here Friday with a Thanksgiving salad.
Mm-hmm. A salad of
I say
sorts.
salad in quotes because it has marshmallows.
A salad of sorts.
But a Thanksgiving salad. And we are doing a collaboration with Pepper Tree Villas.
Hello. You've seen
next
them here on these broadcasts, yes.
With Thanksgiving dishes too. So we will have more Thanksgiving dishes. Well, we didn't have any tonight. Thanksgiving dishes.
We didn't have Thanksgiving. I had a full course dinner meal right here.
You know, I might actually eat some of those after this.
I'm just saying, folks. This is kind of like Santa Claus conquers the Martians with the food pills.
Exactly. So oh God. I just in my mind heard what you said and I was like, yeah, okay.
It's all fun.
And now I want to watch Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Well,
maybe we'll do that next.
It's the season.
'Tis the season for terrible movies. All right. So anyway, we will be here next Wednesday. But in the meantime, we will
go long!